Welcome back to Valhalla. It's still day 3, guys. Earlier on today I did a little video showing you that I'd finished doing the rower. Oops, nearly tripping over. There's a lot of things on the floor. So I've done my rower and I'm about to actually have a little workout on that. I might also, if I'm lucky enough, just try and do something like a little bit of bench press. If I do that, I'll film it. However, I had a couple of little deliveries, literally about 20 seconds after I stopped filming the other video, and I'm really happy with what's come. So I'm just going to turn the camera around and show you what's come and what I've done to try and make room for them. Right, so yeah, let's just orientate ourselves. So we've got the rower there that I'm about to use, we've got the bench that I built a couple of days ago, and what we have here is my boxing frame. Okay, so that's a bracket that I'm going to be putting onto the wall. Now, the original plan was to put it over here. Okay, so I thought that's nice, lots of nice open space. You can do a bit of footwork and that, and there's a lot of bare wall here. But the problem is, as you can see, water pipe. Okay, now I was hoping that the frame would be able to go over that and just kind of have that sort of a say lots of things to trip over, would have a little bit of room to tuck that underneath the frame, and I thought, yeah, you know, that would be okay, but there just is not enough of a gap at the back of that bracket for that pipe. It's resting right against it. Obviously I don't want to burst the pipe or be worried about anything like that, and I wouldn't be able to even get that tightly onto the wall because of that, so that's a no-go area. I might be able to put my actual standing free boxing bag against that, and that would be a great idea. We'll see. But we need to clear some things up first. So, as I say, I've got this boxing bracket, and so instead what I'm going to be doing is putting it here, which was one of the original plans anyway. And I've taken off that sheet metal there, where the previous owner kept all his tools, and you can see there's also shelving. I had to take off the shelving across here and this one here because it was interfering with the bracket. I wouldn't be able to get it high enough for me to box. It'd be like punching someone in the belly at best once the chain's attached. I do have these sort of metal brackets here for the garage going across, but it's okay. If I took it just underneath there with a very short chain, the bag is more than usable and will be around head height. It'd be about perfect, maybe for about a sort of 5'11", 6 foot man equivalent. If not, just a little bit taller, which is perfect. So I've taken a little bit of shelving down and moved it over to here. Okay, it was a lot harder than it looks because the guy's got obviously the bits that hold up the shelves here, but the bottom parts are actually underneath. He must have put the shelves on from bottom to top. And I'm taking them off from top to bottom. So as a result, that bit there is stuck. So I can take off the bits on the wall, but I can't take out the bottom bolts to take this shelving off without then taking the bottom shelf off. So I managed to get those two off. I did take most of that off and then reattached it to the wall. I'm not sure if I will be keeping all of these here. I might remove the top one again, just to create a little bit more space, so if there's a bit of swing in the bag, it's definitely not going to hit anything. But the shelving that I do take off, the long shelving, I'm going to put across just underneath this windowsill here. I think that would be nice. So I'm going to put that across there and use that to probably hold my sword. You know, a little bit of aesthetic. As I say, I want to make this feel like a proper sort of gym with character. And the two smaller shelves will go possibly across here, but as I say, I might use that as a boxing area for that. So we'll have to see, because the other idea was just to move that across and kind of punch diagonally, but I think actually, to be honest, get rid of those smaller shelves and just put that boxing bag here, providing it's not going to hit that, which I don't think it is. It's not tall enough. So overall, guys, it doesn't look like I've made a lot of progress, but I've had to do a lot of work here, and it was harder than it could have been, as I say, because of the way that the shelves were interacting. I do want to try and keep as much storage space as possible. So, you know, that shelf that I've taken down, I might put the big one across there, maybe the little one underneath it. But I do want to be able to put weights against the wall, so there is a limit to how I do that. Maybe even remove that one there, just so I've got nothing in the way, but we'll see how things go once the wall bracket is up, which will take me, I'll do that at the end of the week. The last delivery I've had this morning are these are 20mm thick deadlift mats, essentially. So you can put these on the floor to protect the floor against doing deadlifts, and they also absorb sound as well as protecting the weight, so they've got a dual function there. And also one of the advantages of doing this is because I do have deadlift blocks over there, which I use to protect the floor and to catch the bar, make sure it doesn't roll or anything like this, because this is again on a slight incline, so that's a nice way of keeping your bar still. But what I've mostly got these for is actually Olympic lifting, because I don't drop my bars, but obviously I don't want the bar coming off any height advantage from my Olympic lifting. It's only 3 inches, it's not much, but this is obviously just a few millimeters, and it will absorb some of it anyway, so it'll be even less once the weight is on it. So I can use them to help me do some Olympic weightlifting, but without damaging my weights or the floor.